Hey guys, what is up? Today I'm here to talk about an issue that H3 just touched on, and I want to agree with him. I'm going to give you guys a little bit more of my opinion and go a little bit deeper than he did. The world is just filled with hate nowadays. People used to love and care for each other as human beings. People used to see each other as human beings. People used to see each other as people. If you were left wing or right wing, you would just disagree. But nowadays, people hate each other. People absolutely hate each other. Why? I, honest to God, don't understand it. Here in America, we have it so good. Why? Just because you disagree on politics, you don't need to you don't need to go to extremes. Why does everyone hate each other nowadays? Everyone, they're just so they're awful. I mean, yes, there is crazy, absolutely crazy feminists, and yes, a few Trump supporters that are crazy and racist, but the problem is that why can't we just be nice to each other? Why doesn't anyone have any empathy? Why doesn't anyone just have compassion for each other and feel for each other and understand what each other feel like? Because you make other people feel like crap and then you don't care. See, when I say something or do something, I always think 10 seconds before I do it. The only time I don't is when I have kind of an outburst. When I have an outburst, which does not happen very often, it's not me talking, it's my outburst. But now, people can't deal with it. Everybody hates each other so much, and they're fighting and death. Why can't we just come together as people? Whether you don't agree with, feminists or you do, it doesn't matter. Let's just be friends. Let's just be friends. On the internet, people say effed up racist crap on the internet, but people also are just so sensitive to crap on the internet. It's like, oh god, people are so sensitive, and they're also so dim-witted. It's a crazy world. I don't understand it sometimes. It's like you have these two. You just have these two groups. I mean, there's the one group that's more like, you don't harass people, you fat pig! I would never hurt someone and offend someone, you big old fat pig! I would never offend anyone! And then you have this extreme. You know why? Because everybody's toxic. But you know what? I'm not toxic. I try to be a nice person. And I feel like I'm one of the only people nowadays that cares about values, respect, honesty, compassion. Those are my 3 values that I have always cherished and put together myself, because I'm a human being and I didn't need someone to say you need these values. Like schools nowadays will say things like you need respect, responsibility, compassion, and all this. But I'm a human being. I strive to be a good human being. I already had my own values. I had respect, honesty, and compassion. Those are the 3 things you need to be a good person. Compassion, empathy, feeling for others. Don't say something that you know might offend someone. And if you do, make sure they're okay with it. Also, with compassion, you have to make sure you're not going to the extreme and being too offended. Respect people, respect their race, respect who they are, okay? Respect people. I mean, yes, you can make fun of someone, but make sure they're okay with it, or make sure they deserve it. 3, honesty. Be honest. Don't lie to the media and say Trump is a racist. It's not true. He wants to build a wall. Keep immigration out. That's not racist. People use sound bites that make him sound bad. But either way, Democrat or Republican, let's just be friends. Just be nice to one each other. Treat each other like human beings. We're the same. You think human beings were born to be these hate-mongering people? No, we're animals. We're like the rest of the world. There's all sorts of different colors of dogs. There's black dogs, brown dogs, white dogs, gray dogs. They don't fight. They just love each other. Yes, they fight and they get into little fights here and there. It's an occasional thing. It's not a constant hatred, and grudge, because that's not fair. It's not fair. Dogs are smarter, though they're stupider. They have it better, even though they have it worse. I don't understand it. Just be friends to one another. Love people. Love people. Respect them. If someone has different views, fine. Maybe think about those views. Who knows? Maybe they're right. But if you don't agree, if you really need to tell them I disagree. You don't have to be offensive about everything. Please, just be friends. Why can't everyone just be friends? So why can't we all just be happy? Why can't we all just treat each other with respect? So what? Yeah, so what? Like, for example, like, I personally like Trump a little bit better than Hillary. I don't like Hillary. I just don't. Why is that a big deal? So, I don't like Hillary. You like Hillary? Big whoop. I don't care. I mean, yes, I might, if you ask me about it a lot, I might be like, oh, well, I don't like Hillary for these reasons, but I'm not just gonna make you feel bad, because that's not what I'm about. I'm about being respectful. We are human beings. And when you tell someone kill yourself on the internet, you don't understand how personal that is. I'm not here to be the sensitive, loving person that you all despise. I'm here to be the person that tells you, yes, you don't have to be the constant sensitive person, but just be nice to one another. At school, people constantly tell me, kill yourself, as a joke. It's not a joke. That's mean. That's not nice. Because you know what? For all you know, I could be going through, I'm not, but I could be going through depression. I could be going through abuse. For all you know, I might go that day and slit my wrist. I don't, but what if I did? Imagine the guilt. One thing you say could actually affect someone. But at the same time, on the other extreme, oh my god, like if someone says they like Trump, they freak out. Blows their minds. They act like it's such a big deal. Also, someone makes a mistake, forget it. Why are mistakes always following people? So, Trump did this 20 years ago. Oh, Hillary did this 20 years ago. Who cares? It was 20 years ago. People can change their minds. People make mistakes. I guarantee that every single one of you that's above the age of at least 10, no, above the age of at least 7, has made a mistake before. But those mistakes aren't supposed to follow us forever. Unless it's something really bad, obviously. You said something racist one time. You can apologize. People should forgive and forget. You did this, and you did this, and you did this. Yes, they did do that. To be threatened and abused and yelled at and constantly put in fear, quite frankly, danger in nowadays society. Everyone, let's just be friends. There's always constantly these cringy videos coming out, like inspirational music in the background and some guy making this huge speech about how we should all be friends. Yes, that's a good message, but it's simple. It doesn't have to be that complex. Let me just make it simple for you in one sentence. Be nice to people, think about how people feel, and stop being so sensitive. Thank you. Good night.